monitors.
All right. I just played the intro music. It's weird doing it live, but we started. Welcome to Monday Night Tonight. Tonight on Monday night, and I hope I have everything. It's been a while since I've done it live, so I hope everything's working right. And I hope that my internet doesn't crap out. Uh, so my experiment of having the previous guest invite a new guest has come to an end. For one circumstance or the other, and so we're joined today by my backup plan, my brother Rory. Say hello.
Hey, what's good? What's good, yo?
You're talking to all three of my consistent viewers.
Are people actually watching?
Right now, probably not, but
Oh, cool.
most of my views come in after the fact, so I don't expect many people to watch live.
So you've uploaded like every single one that you've done?
Episode 2 I did on Twitch because I wanted to try seeing which I preferred. So
Uh-huh.
that's the only one that wasn't uploaded. I forget who I think I had Alex on for that episode.
Okay. So
Whatever.
was that your intro?
Yeah, yeah, that's basically the intro. I try, before I tried doing like monologue jokes because I wanted it to be like a talk show, like a late night talk show.
Right.
But I was too lazy to actually come up with monologue jokes. So
You don't have like an opening catchphrase
I do.
my next
It's
guest needs no introduction.
no, I say welcome to Monday Night Tonight on Monday night. All right.
Oh, I completely just
Yeah,
missed.
most people do. But since we're live, you'll see there is a link to our Discord down there in the bottom left. You could join it. You should, yeah, it should be open to everybody. But we have a Q&A channel, text channel, or call-in lines if you want to call in and contribute to the show in whatever way. No one's done it yet, so.
Dang.
But we do have two current viewers. I think one of them is me, and the other's probably you. So
Yeah.
we're doing pretty good. But
You
I'm
should have
glad
like
you
told
came on
people. Okay.
because uh, this weekend was a pretty big weekend for me, as I'm sure it was for you.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Because for me, it was because of one very particular instance. But I want you tell me why this weekend was a big weekend for you.
I saw the Sonic movie.
That's exactly why it was a big weekend for me. Uh, so I before we talk about the movie, because that is what we're gonna do for the next roughly 40 minutes. I think we
Okay.
should.
Well, at 40, I don't think this movie could start 40 minutes of conversation.
I think it could. I think we could do 40
Like
minutes.
like it's good. It's a good movie. It it did what it had to do.
Well, let's talk about our credentials for why we are Sonic experts, because I think you and I probably have an equal amount of Sonic expertise.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
can
fair to
agree to
say.
that.
I mean, I haven't played many. I haven't played much of like the classic Sonic games. I think the most I played was a demo of Sonic Rush, which is like classic Sonic esque. But I'm more of a modern
Well,
3D
Shane had that
2006
game.
Sonic.
Jesus. I I'll be honest. I don't really like Sonic games that much. I'll be honest. I like the character, and I like how silly it all is. But I mean,
I like what Sonic represents because he's kind of like a time capsule in a weird way. At least like modern Sonic is like the
kinda.
embodiment of the early 2000s. Like he grinds on rails and he doesn't respect authority and he thinks girls are gross.
I was literally thinking the other day that um the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2 it literally is just him like running from the cops.
Yes.
That's how the
Yeah.
game starts.
Do
and that's
they?
awesome.
They don't.
That's truly epic.
I don't think they explain why he was arrested.
No, because they thought he was Shadow.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
and
right, right,
Shadow was,
right.
like, committing crimes or something.
Yeah, they don't. I don't. Because what's the first level that you play as Shadow?
You don't. Well, as Shadow well, the first level for the Dark story, you play as Eggman, and uh, break
You.
Shadow out of, like, the military base.
I thought you break him out of the Ark, don't you? No, no, you
No,
don't.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
you break him out of the military base. So that's
And
why.
then
Okay.
the first level for Shadow, I think is Radical Highway, and, I don't know why he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, he did.
He just runs.
I guess it's just the government wants him back because he's like a, I guess, a biological weapon.
I mean, I'm guessing he's also, like, running around killing people,
Well, he
so
in Shadow the Hedgehog, the classic hit critically acclaimed video game, he kills lots of people.
right,
That
naturally.
so I think uh I think probably my favorite part of any of the Sonic games, besides the fishing in Sonic Adventure 1
Mhm.
with Big the Cat, is probably the
Right.
Chow.
Okay.
Because you had to, especially in 2, you had to like kind of search for secret areas to find like special
The little
animals.
animals, yeah.
Yeah, like the phoenix, the unicorn, and what was the other one? The There was a third like
I
special
think
one.
oh, wasn't there like a
Gave you
skeleton
wings.
animal?
Oh, yeah. There's like a skeleton horse.
Something like
There's
that,
a
yeah.
unicorn that gave you horn and wings. No, the unicorn just gave you a horn, and then the phoenix gave you like a little tuft of hair and a beak.
I like, the gorilla.
Oh man, that
You
gave you
gave him gorilla arms?
yeah, busky arms. Did you make them fight in the dojo thing?
Well, people go nuts for the chows, but they haven't done that in years.
Well, they also haven't made like a good modern Sonic game in a
Yeah,
very long time.
I was gonna ask you, have you been impressed at all with any recent Sonic games
I think
or even content in general?
the last one that I played that I was like, yeah, this is pretty good was Sonic and the Seven Rings or the Secret Rings.
That one's like notoriously bad.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was fine.
it's cause
I also played it when I was 13.
the game controls with like tilting the Wii remote.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
so no one liked that because
S-
that's bad.
Sonic Unleashed was pretty good. People didn't like that either.
No, people liked the like Sonic part of it. People
Yeah.
didn't like the werehog shit.
Yeah, the Werehog stuff was weird.
That's why they made a Sonic Colors, I'm pretty sure.
I heard that one was pretty good.
Yeah. But I don't I hate the like boost to win type Sonic games. They're very boring.
Where it's just like
Boost button and you win. That's why it's called boost to win.
I've never heard of that. Wow.
It's
That's
ever since Unleashed it's been called that.
Did
Even up to like
Generations have
Sonic
that?
Forces. Yes, yes, Generations. Watch a speed run of Generations. That's all they do is
Yeah.
boost.
So I guess, and I know Sonic Forces was, it was supposed to be like
That game
the
is
greatest Sonic game to ever
bait.
live, and it was terrible.
That game is bait.
I very nearly bought that game. Like I almost bankrupt myself buying that game, but I was like, nah, this is I should buy food instead.
Yeah, so I think the general consensus is that Sonic games just aren't that great, but like I'm fond of the character.
Yeah, I could I we used to watch Sonic X, and that cartoon was pretty cool.
Kinda. I mean, it's ass, but
Yeah, it's bad, but like
it's
on
on
a
Netflix,
Saturday morning,
right?
it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I think the whole thing.
Oh my god, I gotta, because I never got to the part where like Shadow showed up and like Rouge and all that. I think that
Yeah, I
was like a
don't know
later
what the
season.
yeah, I don't know what the continuity was like.
I just love that it was Sonic the Hedgehog becomes best friends with the president of the United States' son, and they go on
Wait, was that
adventures.
what it was?
Yeah,
That was the president's
he
son?
was the president's son.
Dude, that show's ass.
That's the best part of Sonic though, is like he's just like put in these like ridiculous situations.
Yeah. I
Man.
think Sonic has failed so much in the amount of time that he's existed, which is pretty long,
Hmm.
that you could literally do anything with him now.
I think
Like make a movie.
I think 2019 was the 25th anniversary. I think.
That would or 25th? When was the
All right,
first
I'll
Sonic?
look it up. Um, what, that come out on the Dreamcast?
No, the Sonic 1? Wasn't that Genesis?
That's
You
right.
taking
Yeah,
forever.
I'm good. I'm looking it up. 1991. Okay, so
Oh wow.
25th anniversary was a while ago. I thought it was. Oh, okay, yeah, no, because I remember the 25th anniversary was there's that clip of the guy from the band Crush 40 that did all the theme songs for the games,
I love Crush
and he
40.
comes out with the guitarist, the very Japanese guitarist, and
Oh god, are
starts
you
like
talking
making
about
weird comments.
the live stream that
Yeah,
was horrible?
he's like, this guy just woke up and ate a bunch of sushi. It's like what? And then he's
Oh,
trying to get the audience to sing along to the songs, and nobody knows the words.
didn't the audio cut out at one point
Yeah, yeah.
too? Yeah. And there was like a big guy in a Sonic costume dancing on stage for like
Oh
hours.
wait, was that? I think that was the same one where like Hello Kitty came out, and like I think Sonic tried to hold Hello Kitty's hand, and she like
Oh my
smacked it away and just looks at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta let Lola in.
Okay,
Oi.
I'll vamp for a little bit. Uh, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by anybody. If anybody wants to pay me money to keep making this show, I will gladly take it. Especially Mountain Dew. I would happily be sponsored by Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. I respect Mountain Dew. I shouldn't drink it anymore, but if it was offered to me as a sponsorship, I would drink it. This show is also just brought to you by being nice to each other. Just be a nice person. Maybe buy somebody a soda pop, or maybe if they're hungry, get them a snack. If your coworker's hungry, buy them a snack.
All right, I'm back.
And we're back. Good.
All
I ran out of things to say.
right, well, let's talk about the movie.
All right. So now that we've established we are Sonic experts, Sonic the Hedgehog the movie with the quote unquote bad Sonic design. I said this is going to be a great movie. Even if it's horrible, I'm still gonna
Well,
love it.
that design is objectively bad.
Absolutely, it is absolutely, but it
It is
is.
horrendous.
It's the real Sonic. It's my Sonic.
Have you seen the pictures of the puppet
Yeah.
of that hideous one? Yeah. It's horrible. It's
It,
worse.
it's oh shit. I should put. Hold on, cause uh, 1 second. Do I still have it?
Can you put the pictures on the stream?
No, I was gonna put up make that visible. We're now entering the subsegment of Monday Night Tonight known as No Spoiler Warning, where we talk about a movie, and if you haven't seen it, just shut this video off. Don't listen, because I'm not gonna hold back.
Really? You're gonna just sit here and spoil it?
Absolutely. I don't care.
Oh,
If you didn't
okay,
watch
alright.
it, if you didn't watch the movie, stop listening. It's that easy. I don't care. Anyway, we just lost a viewer right after I said that.
Damn, rip.
Fucking man, I don't care. Your loss. Anyway, I have seen that. I'm not gonna go to the effort of pulling it up because I really don't want to look at those dummies at all. They're disgusting to look at.
Fair enough.
But
So,
yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so, some of the people I follow on Twitter, like animators and stuff, a few of them like actually came out and said like, yeah, I was one of the people that like fixed Sonic. And like I know one dude in particular, I think his name is Tyson Hess, if you heard of him.
Yeah, that the Sonic Mania guy?
Sonic in the movie.
Yeah, I
Um
had seen a video that was talking about how like, cause Sega was like so super about how Sonic needed to have like the mono eye and couldn't have two separate eyes,
you
and I
know
think
what? That is
he
the best part of the movie design is that he does not have the mono
the one
eye.
I like what they did though, and I feel like that's probably this Tyson Hess guy coming in and saying like, all right, let me try and bridge the gap between what the studio wants and what Sega wants, because like he doesn't have the mono eye, but like the way his fur is kind of shaded, it almost like kind of tricks you into thinking it's there. It's weird,
I mean, I don't know about that. Hold on, I have to look up.
but like
Mm,
if you think about it, he looks more like because Tails doesn't have a mono eye. Tails has two eyes, and I think that's kind of what Sonic now has in this movie. Is like the two separate eyes that Tails has.
yeah. Well, s- oh my god, you're like hurting my brain. I'm trying to think because there are some Sonic characters that have the mono eye and then others that don't.
I think I
It's
think
really
Knuckles does. I
no,
think
he. I don't think he does.
shit. Let me see. Does Knuckles have a mono?
No,
Okay,
he
no.
doesn't.
Knuckles has two eyes. It's
And so
very
does Tails.
close. Tails has two eyes. It's Knuckles is very close to having one eye.
But like Shadow and Sonic, Big the cat has two eyes. Amy probably does. This is so weird.
Hold on.
What is this
I'm
conspiracy?
looking up. Okay, Shadow has a mono eye.
So does Amy. This
And
is.
Amy does. So only hedgehog. Well, okay, hold on.
Is it
This'll
only hedgehogs?
let me look up Silver the Hedgehog. Silver has one eye. It's only hedgehogs.
Yeah,
who,
Rouge
who
has
made that
two.
decision? Oh, this is some sick Silver OC. I might put this this in the podcast. So I just found a cool picture of Silver the Hedgehog.
Put it in the Discord.
He's dressed up like a knight. Let me copy this. Yeah, upload that. There you go. Listeners, if you want to see this picture of Silver, check out the Discord.
What the-
So we have somebody in the chat. His name's Chomsky Band,
That's
asking.
Mike.
Okay, Mike's asking, did the movie reference Uganda Knuckles at all? No, it did not.
Nah.
But
They
there
did
was a
reference. They did reference Sonic
yeah,
though.
there was a Sanic reference, which caught me off guard and got
I
me real
like it.
good.
It wasn't like cheeky though, which
No,
was it.
it
It
was
was.
very
They,
subtle,
no, no,
tastefully
they
done.
actually made it funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Maybe all right. Let's talk about the movie. So I've been counting down the days to see this movie. I had a countdown on my whiteboard at work,
Okay,
and I was so excited. I tried to find a Valentine's date to make it even more special. That didn't happen. So
didn't pan out.
I took our sister Bridget and I made bingo cards. So we each had I came up with things that I thought might be in the movie and a few things that I knew would be in it. And then anytime it happened, like I would have to tell her most of the time, like, oh, that was a thing, mark it off. But that I think that enhanced my experience, so I might be a little biased, but I love this movie so much.
Yeah, I think it's really. I think I mean, yeah, it's good. It does what it
Yeah,
needs to. It's like it's mostly a comedy
yeah, absolutely.
out of anything. And like, yeah, it's a kids movie, but like it's still fun. It's like funny, like the SpongeBob movie's funny, you know?
Which, and not to get off topic again, I saw the trailer for the new SpongeBob movie beforehand,
Hmm.
and I didn't think it would be as funny as it is. But there's that line at the
It
end.
does look good. It
They're
does look
in
pretty good.
SpongeBob and Patrick are in the back seat, and then SpongeBob's like, "Oh, Patrick, I love your sense of irony," and it cuts to Patrick ironing clothes.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't have been as funny as I thought it was.
I like my sense of ironing too. Yeah, it looks pretty good. People were bitching and moaning and groaning about it because like, oh, first baby Yoda and now baby SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It's like, well, SpongeBob's not allowed to be like a kid.
Well,
It's
I
about
thought
when him and Gary first met.
the big problem was that the creator died, and then his whole thing was like, don't like
He didn't
do.
he didn't want a spin-off.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, it's not. And there's like always stupid rumors and shit like Baby SpongeBob the spin-off or Squidward tentacles. It's stupid.
Well, because I'd heard that there was like a plan, which it's probably fake, but there was a plan to make like a spin-off about the younger versions of all the characters, and they're at a
Right.
place called
Yeah.
Camp Coral. And then I saw Camp Coral in the trailer, and I'm like, did they just scrap it and decide to make a movie instead?
I think someone got like some kind of information from the movie and thought it was that,
That sounds like it's
and
probably correct.
probably leaked it or made that
Yeah.
rumor. It
But
was baseless.
anyway,
But back to the Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's definitely a kids movie, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, it's a kids movie, but like I feel like there's nothing for adults, or like it's not like top tier kids movie, which it's not a top tier kids movie, but there's still stuff for like grown ass people to
yeah.
enjoy.
That's most kids movies though.
Yeah.
I feel so. That argument's kind of stupid.
So I think to just give a base summary of what the movie's like, it's basically Sonic um has this like weird owl mom that I guess adopted him or something.
Completely irrelevant.
Yeah, I is she a Sonic character? Like I've never heard of that character before.
I think that's like someone's OC.
Yeah, so her name
Well,
is Longclaw.
yeah, here's what I liked about the whole like them doing like Sonic's backstory is like it pretty much cut into the movie like not at all. Like it was like 3 to 5 minutes long. It did not
Mm,
matter.
yeah, but I kind of wish that the movie stayed in that world because it was so much more interesting than anything that James Marsden had going on.
I disagree.
But I liked
Why would
that
I?
whole
Why would?
tribe, the Knuckles tribe. Like, what were they
Yeah,
up to?
play the game.
That's
That's what.
yeah. So
I don't want to see Sonic in his world because I've already seen that. You know.
I guess I don't know. It looked really cool. But Shane just pointed out that he liked how Sonic had the equivalent of the Quicksilver scenes from X-Men.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
I like particularly the bar instance of that.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty good. The only what was the other time he did it? I guess like
When he's
fighting the
running down the
robots.
building. When he's
Yeah,
running down the building, yeah.
yeah. The bar was cool. But so Sonic OC Owl tells him he can't use his speed to cheat on math tests or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, but I want to be cool." And she's like, "No." And then a bunch of Knuckles show up. I guess Uganda Knuckles shows up, and they're all trying to know the
Be
way.
tribal folk, yeah.
Yeah, and then apparently rings in this world. I guess there's like big rings that Sonic has been known to travel through, but in this world, rings generally speaking are used to teleport between worlds.
Right.
So
They only serve one purpose
yeah,
now instead of like being his health, which is completely fine.
yeah.
That
Because I
works
mean,
really
how else are
well.
you gonna explain the rings? I thought it was a good use of them. Though I did
Yeah,
like there was
but
one
but
point.
it's also it's what they do. Right.
I like the point where he like when he was running down the building and he hit the ground and all the rings just kind of like scattered on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He
he,
got he
he
blew up like twice in that
yeah,
movie.
Sonic gets beat up a lot.
Yeah, he gets
It's
fucking
pretty
wrecked.
incredible for a hedgehog for a character that's maybe like 11 years old. He gets the shit beat
I
out
don't
of
know
him.
about I think he's supposed to be like 15 in the movie.
You think so?
He's definitely
And
it said
traveling
10
to
years
Earth.
later. Hmm.
So he goes to Earth, and I guess it's established that his world is a different planet because it seems like he can
Yeah,
travel between
he's like an
planets.
alien, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's so Shane just said that rings were used as like warp rings in the like classic Sonic games. I
Right, yeah.
thinking about that. That yeah, I do remember that being a thing. So it does make sense.
I do that in Mania too.
I still haven't played that. I need to play it.
I haven't played it either.
Uh,
I've only seen Shane play it.
someone named Hun says hello.
Hello.
Uh,
I think that's Will.
okay. So Sonic's alone for 10 years on Earth, stalking people,
Hmm. He
which
definitely watched that couple have sex.
absolutely, yeah. So he mostly stalks James Marsden and his wife, which is now that I think about that, that's really weird that he watched them for 10 years and that
Yeah.
James Marsden has been in the same job for 10 years.
Yeah. It's so sad that he always gets like he always has to do those roles because he's not even a bad actor.
No, he's great in Westworld,
Yeah,
but
I
I
still have to
mean,
watch that.
he just kind of feels like a I don't know, like a mannequin kind of position in this. Well, maybe not, but he's very just like a blank, like nice guy.
He he's the straight man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He
pretty
has some
much.
jokes. He tells a couple of jokes that are pretty good,
Yeah.
and he loves. Oh man, I'm sure you got a kick out of that. There's a lot of people are complaining about the product placement, but I thought it was very natural
Oh
when they were singing the
Christ.
praises of Olive Garden.
Oh my God.
There's
I was groaning my ass off.
there's a literally a point in the movie where they um what I don't even remember why they're talking about the Olive Garden. I think it's just James Marsden and his wife are like, "Where do you want to go for dinner?" And he goes, "Well, we could do Olive Garden because when you're there, you're family."
They also they advertised Zillow,
Zillow,
which
which
I
that
didn't know was a real website.
you didn't know. I didn't
No.
even think anything of it because, like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, if you're looking for an apartment, you go to Zillow. So, like, for me, I'm like, that's not product placement. That's just them looking for apartments. But I guess that's
Yeah.
how like
Well,
subliminal
I
it is
legit
now.
thought it was made up. I was like, what?
Yeah, no,
I
Zillow.
thought it was like
Dad
one of
goes
those.
on Zillow to look at houses he'll never be able to afford.
I like thought it was like one of those like made up iCarly websites.
So Sonic stalks people for 10 years in Green Hills, which it's been pointed out. I've heard that it's Green Hill
Yeah.
Zone, not Green Hills. But who fucking cares?
It's a cheeky reference.
But so he stalks people there, and then one day, after 10 years of being on his own and not talking to anybody except himself, he decides to play baseball by himself because he saw some
Mhm.
kids having a great time. And then,
He had like a mental breakdown
yeah, he snaps and then
for
runs
the
really
first time in
fast.
10 years,
Yeah.
supposedly.
And he creates a sonic boom that blacks out the whole town. And apparently, this is enough to this small town losing power for a couple of hours.
I think it was more than just the
You think it
town. I
went
think it
further
was
than that? Okay, so maybe
yeah,
three
it looked like
towns.
it did.
But that piques the interest of the government, which these old ladies that were sitting next to me and Bridget thought that was funny that it cut to a scene of a bunch of like government people.
Well, no, it's funny because he goes, uh, Nobody probably noticed that, and then it cuts to like yeah, like
Yeah.
the
They're
government.
basically like, we noticed something.
um,
And then the government's like, listen, we don't know what happened. There's only one person who can figure this out.
right.
Dr. Robotnik.
The best part about this movie.
Honestly, yeah. Jim Carrey's is the best. Uh
Mm.
he cuz I think the reason it works is cuz like him as an actor, he's very animated and cartoon like.
Oh
And if
yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't have like an antagonist who was just as cartoony as the actual literal cartoon main character, it
yeah.
wouldn't have worked.
It's like really. It's he's like the only person that feels like he's interacting with Sonic like naturally.
Yeah,
It's very strange, but like in a good way.
there's a couple points where James Marsden kind of seems like in the
Yeah.
bar a little bit. It kind of seems
But
like it.
I feel like that's just because he's used to doing
Yeah,
it. You know?
yeah. I thought it was really cute when Sonic's passed out and they're like um oh so when he's and they when they're about to take the shoes off, there was a guy in the theater a couple seats behind us, and he just goes, "No."
Bridget was telling me that.
He was so scared to have to see Sonic's bare feet, but they don't
Spoilers.
take his socks
You
off.
don't see yeah, you don't see his bare feet.
I thought it was
In fact,
ooh,
I remember hearing somewhere that the people who did the redesign for Sonic
mm,
specifically told Paramount they were like, "Listen, you can't show Sonic's feet. Like
absolutely not.
we won't do it. It's not gonna happen."
I thought the little that they showed like through the hole in his sock, it to
Yeah.
me it was kind of cute because it looked like a little like rabbit foot.
I mean, yeah, that's all you get though.
Yeah, I didn't want to see his toes, and luckily you don't really have to. You see like a hologram of his toes at one point,
Yeah,
and which
his
is
like
weird because
footprint.
his his I guess index toe is significantly
Yeah,
bigger than his big toe.
it was strangely long.
It's really weird. Shane said, yeah, okay. Yes, Shane said what I'm thinking, which is that Jim, like the tease that you get at the end of Jim Carrey like, as full on Eggman, like with the shaved
Hmm.
head and wacky mustache, kind of tells me that if they do make a sequel, which it's looking like they probably will, he's gonna be like full on batshit Eggman, which is
I
really
like
exciting to me.
I like that he is like in this movie's world, like he's A, the smartest person like on earth.
Yeah,
Like that's his role. And B, also like the most insane person.
which I think that's great because Eggman in the video games is just like a
That's
doctor
pretty
who
much
doesn't like animals.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what he is.
But I feel like you
It,
don't really get that kind of character out of him. He's just like I'm
um
just the bad guy because
yeah, well that's why I'm saying like Jim Carrey did like a really good job with
yeah,
it. Like he was believable almost.
because his whole thing is he's just like I want to be like I'm the smartest guy. I should be able to answer any question. So when he's faced with this
Hmm.
problem of what is Sonic and how do I make him work, he like
Hmm.
needs to figure it out.
Also his like obsession with like evolving using technology,
Yeah.
which is really cool. That is like I feel like that's a very Eggman thing to do, you know, because he's
Hmm.
always turning animals into robots. So,
I'm trying to think of how he might get off the mushroom planet. I have a feeling that they might just like cop
bruh,
out and say that one of the coins fell through the portal with him.
nah, I got you. Ready? He's gonna find a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
That would be really cool though.
So
'Cause
okay, I
I
think
asked Bridget after she saw it, right? I asked her, I said, "Is Supersonic in this movie?" And she said, "I don't know what that is." And I said, "Well, that answered
I
my question."
I explained it so clearly to her because there was a kid in our theater who, at the end when Sonic was kind of like cloaked in lightning, this little kid goes,
Mhm.
"Is that Supersonic?" And I told Bridget, "That kid's a fucking idiot. No, he's not Supersonic. He's not gold, you dumb sack of shit."
I feel like there's a lot of stuff in that movie that's like hinting at the Chaos Emeralds being like a key component to a sequel. Because
What
like,
makes you say that?
well, one, I feel like I feel like they're gonna take with the Chaos Emeralds. I feel like they're gonna take some inspiration with like the Infinity Stones, so they're probably gonna be scattered like all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So putting one on the mushroom planet would be pretty smart because then Eggman has at least one. You know, that's like something for him to discover. And then if he looks
Mm-hmm.
into it, he realizes there's seven. So you now have your antagonist has a goal. And at the end, again, spoilers, we already went over this, but when Tails shows up, he has like a device that I guess is tracking Sonic,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel at the same time could also easily be used to look for Chaos Emeralds.
Well, so that's got me thinking that maybe there is a Chaos Emerald on Sonic's home planet, and that is what gave him his speed.
I think yeah, I think what
And
he's
maybe that
using
what
is like from the Chaos Emeralds,
yeah.
yeah.
So maybe whatever tracker Tails has locks it on Sonic, but then he can also use it to lock it on Emeralds
Yeah,
because it's
right.
like the same power. But that would be
It
awesome.
like
It's not gonna
it makes a
happen,
lot of
but
sense. No, no, I think it'll happen. It
because
makes a lot of sense.
if it was like Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Sonic, and like James Marsden is kind of like space hopping with Sonic and Tails. That would be so sick. That's not at all what the sequel's gonna
Yeah,
be, though.
thank you, Shane. Thank you, Shane. I think not only does Sonic get the like his power from the Chaos Emeralds, but
Yeah.
probably even the Master Emerald, and
So
they see Sonic as a threat since he has that power.
yeah, in the chat, our cousin Shane says the kid is from Green Hill Zone. In the beginning, so not Green Hills, the town, Green Hill Zone, the island. Uh,
Sonic's planet. Sonic's
Probably
planet.
saw Sonic as a threat to the Master Emerald. That's why they were trying to get him. I agree with that. That makes the most
See, it
sense.
like makes sense. It really because this whole movie was it for like the whole probably more than like the first half was him trying to get the rings back. You know
Hmm.
that they're literally going after something tangible. It makes sense if they did like the same thing.
Yeah, I think it'd be, but what is likely is that Knuckles will be introduced as an antagonist, at least for like the first half of the sequel,
Yeah, I
and
can agree to
then
that.
you'll realize he's only there because he thinks Sonic is trying to go after the Master Emerald, or maybe the
Yeah,
other There might not even be a Master Emerald. It might just be that this Echidna tribe is like the protectors of this one Chaos Emerald. I think is probably going to be more likely.
there's a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
It's so weird. None of these possibilities or ideas or anything would ever happen if we didn't get this movie.
absolutely not. And if
I
it
would
didn't
never
do
think of
well,
shit like this ever.
which I'm so surprised that this movie is doing well. At least before seeing it. After seeing it, I'm like, okay, I get why people like this.
Yeah, but it already beat Detective Pikachu, so now it's the highest grossing or fastest grossing video game based movie.
I think it's on the same level of Detective Pikachu, but I like it more.
I didn't really like Detective Pikachu all that much. I'm gonna be honest.
I thought it was a really great spectacle. Like they clearly put a lot of money and effort into making it. It's just that like it was kind of a generic, boring story
Yeah,
that didn't really do
it's
much.
hard to do an like an original Pokemon movie
Yeah,
because there's so many fucking Pokemon.
but I thought what they did with like the visuals and all the CGI with the Pokemon was really great, and I'd love to see another Pokemon. Sick, and all
Yeah,
the
I think
Torterras.
Yeah. Shane says Sonic's better than Detective
I
Pikachu.
do
I
think it's
agree.
better, not by much, but it's definitely better than Detective Pikachu.
I say I say mm, I don't hate Detective Pikachu. I just didn't like it that
It's a
much.
solid 6, and Sonic is a solid 6.5.
I'd give Sonic a little more credit.
A little bit more.
Well, for a
There's
first crack at it, yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
I mean, yeah. I think another reason why it's doing so good is because Ben Schwartz did such a great job.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that it, it's almost like perfect. Like his
Yeah,
voice is almost perfect for Sonic.
because
It's really weird.
I kept joking. I was like, at no point did I think Sonic was Jewish. That's how good he was. But no, he really did a good job. He's been doing a lot of voice acting lately. Cause he's in Ducktales. He's in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is he? I've been meaning
He's
to watch
he's
that.
Leonardo.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've
because
been
he's
meaning to
making
watch that.
jokes.
Dude, I
He,
see all the like the hype ass animations on Twitter and shit. I'm like, well, I need to
it's
watch this
really nice to
show.
watch.
Yeah,
He,
it looks really
he
fucking
I
good.
think when he got cast in that or Sonic, he made a joke about how he's gonna voice every blue cartoon character there ever was.
Do reboot Foster's Home and make him blue.
Oh my god, he'd actually be great.
Yeah.
He'd be really good as Blue.
Yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so have you noticed this trend now of like people watching speed runs or like, celebrities or like game developers watching speed runs?
What? No.
So this is a perfect example. Ben Schwartz actually watched a guy do a speed run of Sonic like live and like I guess commentated with him. And then today I saw a video of three dudes that worked on Crash Team Racing watch someone speed run the game and they're like, bruh, they're fucking up our game. Like I've been seeing like a ton of these kinds of videos.
it's all over Twitch or is it YouTube?
No, YouTube.
No, I haven't seen any of that. I don't really watch a lot of. Do you watch a lot of speedrunning videos? Maybe that's why it's like showing up for
Yeah,
you. Okay, well
yeah.
that's probably why it's showing up. No, I
But
haven't.
this is like a recent thing that I've noticed happening a lot now. Outer
Outer
Worlds
Worlds
in
done in
12
12 minutes?
minutes.
What? I know very little about that game. I do not believe that you could beat it in 12 minutes though.
I do. I think you can beat any game. If you can beat like Mario 64 in like a minute. Do you own that game?
No, I really want to buy
Ah,
it. I know.
no, it's all right.
Well, because they added like 4 extra levels to the Switch version.
Who cares?
There's a part of me that really wants to buy a Wii U just to have one again.
You
Even
could
if it's
probably
just
do
so
it.
I
You
can
could probably
play.
find one cheap somewhere.
I just kind of really want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah. Mike's right. See, there's a video of the developers watching it. Yeah, it's like a trend now.
That's so weird. Maybe they're
It's
just.
like it's kind of cool, but like it's like a if you've seen one, you've seen them all
Yeah.
type deal.
I guess it's just that
They
they're
say the
trying to
same.
promote speedrunning because it's, promoting their game.
Well, yeah, it sells their game, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But
what's. No, okay, Summer Games Done Quick isn't until July, I think, so there's time before that. I thought maybe there was like a speedrunning thing coming up.
um, I don't know. I don't really keep up with the big events. I kind of just, bro,
Uh,
what's new in this game? Speed running. Look it up.
the Hungry
I like.
Box just came out and made a. There's some Smash Brothers event, and he made a statement about how, like, he was directly addressing Nintendo, and he's like, Nintendo, you're the only company that isn't like adding anything, putting anything out there to your like competitive community.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They don't care.
Yeah, he was just calling them out. He's like, please, like, give us something. Like he's like, we put this entire scene together ourselves, grassroots. But there's no shot that they're gonna do anything,
Yeah, probably not.
especially considering Sakurai hates Melee.
He like probably hates Ultimate, dude. He's still working on that game.
Well, yeah,
It came out 2 years ago.
he came out and said, he's like, listen, guys, like, I didn't want this many Fire Emblem characters in it either, but Nintendo gets what Nintendo wants. He's probably like, listen, if it was up to me, there'd be no characters in the game, and the game wouldn't
That's
exist.
facts. That is facts.
Hey, that's Sonic related because Sonic is in Super Smash Bros. Oh, that's you know what? Let's do this real quick. Um, Even though this is mostly an audio medium, we're gonna play a game real quick that I just we came up with at work the other day. Do I have?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So this is called 10 Degrees to Sonic.
Huh?
I told my coworker Chase the other day that if you go on Wikipedia, you can go to any article on Wikipedia and get to Sonic uh, within 10 like Wikipedia pages.
Okay, so it's like the Wikipedia game, but
Yes,
exclusively for Sonic.
yeah, it is the Wikipedia game. But this is exclusively Sonic. We'll transition this over, and we're gonna. I don't know how you're gonna contribute, but we'll play this real quick. Uh,
Hold on, real quick. Shane said in Smash, oh my god, in the chat. Fun story. Some lady came into Target the other day asking for a Sonic game, and I told her to get Smash. It was between Smash and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
oh,
Yeah, good
Smash is
choice.
yeah, Smash is a good
Good
choice.
choice.
Hey, you're a good person.
Didn't screw this lady over.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
the kid getting the game, I suppose.
How do you if I'm on Wikipedia, how do I get just oh here we go, random article. Okay, so the article or the web page I'm on is shit, I want to move something real quick cuz I've just realized I have that in the way. I am in the way. Let me move me down there.
Do you have to get to specifically Sonic the Hedgehog Wikipedia, or does it
Um
just have to be Sonic related?
the way I was playing it, it was like if it's Sonic the character, Sonic the video game series, or Sonic the movie.
What about Sonic the restaurant?
No, that does not count.
Okay.
All right, so this is this page I'm on is called Now Voyager Album. It looks to be uh Cape Race. The Cape Race is the band, and I think we could probably get to Sonic within 10 pages. So let me see here. What do you think is the best way to get there from a band album?
Hmm.
I think I have an idea.
I have no idea.
I think we could go through maybe record label and get to um
Are you
like
gonna try
Warner
to get to
Brothers.
Crush 40?
No, I don't think I'd be able to get to Crush 40. I tried that for another one. All right, let's see. So this is one. I went to record label, and
Okay.
then major record labels, Warner Brothers Records. Okay. And then from Warner Brothers Records, I could probably get to Warner Brothers. Yep, there we go. So that's 3 now. And shit, I just did this. Okay, from Warner Brothers page, I can get to video games.
Bro, it's gonna give you like Batman.
No, it's video games general.
Oh, oh shit.
Okay,
There wasn't
uh,
anything Paramount related on the Warner Brothers page?
I didn't look. That would have been a good idea, though. Let me see. I can maybe go from. Okay, home consoles.
Do video game consoles. Or did you already I'm like
Home
behind
home
on the
video
live
game
stream.
console. Well, I could do this. Maybe there's Nintendo Game Boy, but I don't know if I want to go that route.
See if you can find Sega.
All right, I'm
Sega
gonna
Genesis.
Control F Sega. No, Sega's not on this page. Shit.
Not even the Genesis?
No. All right, let's just go. We'll go from home video game console. No, third generation. Nintendo Entertainment System. No, is fourth. Okay. There's Sega, but it's not Sega the company. It's Sega System 16. But
What is
maybe I
that?
could find Genesis. Hold on. I think I'm at 5 or 6 right now. Sega Saturn was Sonic on the
Oh,
Sega Saturn?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay, I think that's 6 or 7. There it is, Sonic the Hedgehog right there. All right, yeah, we did it. That was in like 7 or 8 clicks.
You before you clicked on Sega System 16, there was a whole list of all the other Sega consoles.
Oh, I didn't even see that then.
You scrolled past them.
Well, we did it. We got to Sonic the Hedgehog, which just looks like Sonic just as an idea, not even as a character or anything. But that just goes to show you how prolific Sonic is. He's he's a force to be reckoned with.
Isn't it weird how he's like famous? you know, most Sonic content is notoriously bad, yet it's still famous.
I think it's just carryover from like I guess the console wars of like the 80s cuz like it was always Mario versus Sonic of like which console is going to do better,
Hmm.
and then it just turned into being Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
He's just purely an icon now.
Yeah, Sonic is an idea. He's transcended physical form.
That's what I'm saying. You can put him in anything.
Well, we you didn't think we could talk about Sonic for 40 minutes, but here we are 40 minutes later. And we did it. I guess we'll just wrap it up here cuz I got to poop. But thanks for coming on and talking about Sonic with me. I'm sure
Yeah.
the audience really enjoyed it. Hold on, Shane's. Oh no, he didn't say anything new. That's an old message.
Do I get to plug something?
Yeah, you want to? Is that the whole reason you wanted to be on this?
Well, no, I thought it'd be fun, but I mean, I figure while I'm here.
Yeah, you have your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll advertise Goon Time. You can watch Goon Time TV. That's GOONTIME TV. It's me and Braylon, my best buddy Braylon, and
And you guys play Minecraft mostly, right?
well, we played Minecraft once, and then we have some other people from time to time. We're currently playing through um the Conduit 2 for the Wii, and
I played.
it's
I think
it's really good.
I either I think I bought the first Conduit. I don't remember if I bought it or rented. I think I bought it.
We rented it. Yeah,
We rented it. Okay.
yeah, it sucked,
I remember
but
Jordan
I
Scargill and I would read Game Informer every week looking at updates for the Conduit, and then it came out and we were both like, "This is horrible."
yeah yeah it's pretty bad. Um, and then we're wrapping up our playthroughs of Mario Odyssey and Kingdom Hearts. Um,
One of those is a good game.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, big no.
Sorry, I mean Conduit 2.
for for those of you out there who are big fans of Bridget, she makes some guest appearances in some of your videos. I know at least the Minecraft one.
Yeah, she's
She's
like
very
the
proud of
star of
that.
the Minecraft one.
The star.
The Minecraft one has either I think it has the second most views on the channel.
I think my most viewed video. No, I know my most viewed video is a video of a balloon deflating while Take On Me plays in the background, but it's a really distorted version.
What the hell?
Yeah. A friend of
Man,
mine put it on YouTube Haiku on Reddit, and it got like 600 views.
600?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
then like my
That's
next
you said
most
on
viewed one
Reddit?
is like 112.
I like most viewed videos like 70.
Yeah. No, I
I learned that from Bridget.
I really don't have that many views on. I think the most viewed episode of Monday Night Tonight has like 40 something views, and it's one that my friend Nick was on. And I think it's just because his girlfriend watched it a bunch of times.
That's really weird. That's really
But
weird.
is that all you wanted to plug? Was there something?
Um, yeah, that's about it. If I'm ever back on again, hopefully I do intend to launch a animation channel. So
Oh, except maybe we'll talk about that next time, and
yeah,
not Sonic.
yeah, I'll
Well,
gladly stop talking about Sonic.
next I'll have you on next time when the sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog comes out. We'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
Um.
All right.
Oh, why did I close that? Shit, I needed that. Hold on. I needed a folder up and I closed it.
Okay.
Uh, vamp. Exit music is Oh, that's the wrong one. Exit music's coming up now. I muted the. There it goes.